Hey guys, I am so pissed off right now. As a big WWE fan, or from not as big anymore, but I grew up watching wrestling. But you get the idea. I think we all know what we're talking about here, and obviously you all do too, because you obviously clicked the title of the video. Just what the fuck was WWE doing? What the fuck were they trying to do to set up WrestleMania? What was the plan? I mean, yeah, I kind of like the idea of Brock Lesnar versus Drew McIntyre at Mania, but mainly that's not about that. It's about that main event, the Fiend and Goldberg. Ooh, they they really blew it on this one. They really blew it. It was bad. I was watching it live. I think the match was like on at like 2 p.m. or something, maybe 3, at least from where I live. It, oh boy, they fucked up badly. I'm just gonna say they really fucked this up. They have no idea how bad they just ruined their WrestleMania just now. They really just blew it just by giving Goldberg the championship. They really just blew it. Why? No one asked for Goldberg to be a fucking champion. Not again. So what? You're just gonna make him. You're just gonna make him win the championship and then make him lose it to, I guess, Roman Reigns, which that's what the rumor is going on right now. What's the point of him winning it? What's the point of him beating the fucking Fiend? Why? Just so the Fiend doesn't lose to Roman Reigns? Why don't you just let the Fiend beat Roman Reigns? Or you mean, did I just say like the Fiend beat Roman Reigns twice? I might have. I meant, what, do you just don't want Roman Reigns to beat the Fiend or whatever? Just let just let the Fiend beat him. Just let him do it. Make him look good. Everybody loves the Fiend more than anybody in the company right now. You can't just let him beat Goldberg and I guess beat Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Really, the Fiend deserves it. Like, to be fair, the Fiend's the only reason people are watching WWE right now. Pretty much that's why I'm still watching WWE. I was basically done with WWE for the past like 8 months or so. I was done. Canceled my subscription to the network and everything. And I seen the Fiend won the World Championship, and we were heading to WrestleMania season. And I was subscribing to the network just for WrestleMania season because I was hoping to see what the Fiend was gonna do. Looks like they don't have any big plans for him now, do they? What are you gonna do with him now? What, are you just gonna make him fight Braun Strowman or some shit? Like, no one wants to see that. Not at all. Nuh-uh. It's definitely more preferred to have the Fiend versus Roman Reigns. And for fuck's sake, who the hell wants to see Goldberg versus Roman Reigns? Who the fuck wants to watch a spear match? Really? Who wants to watch a spear match? Who wants to watch a whole match where they just spear each other, huh? I swear, if anyone's raising their hands right now, I will slap your fucking hands off. Because you do not want to watch that. Don't lie to yourself. That's ridiculous. For fuck's sake. I mean, they kind of make the Fiend look strong, I guess, but barely. With 4 spears and a jackhammer. But he should have just won. Nobody wanted to see Goldberg win the championship. Hell, I was going through the freaking Twitter feeds and shit. I saw that Goldberg was trending on Twitter. The Super Showdown was trending on Twitter. I just saw all the negatives on Goldberg. I agreed with everybody. I saw that live. I literally stood up in my chair. I was just like, what? Why? Why are you doing this? Why did you let Goldberg win? Why did you let him win? Who wanted this? What, Vince McMahon? Who gives a shit about Vince? Let him run his goddamn XFL league that seems to be going horribly wrong as of right now. I don't know. I'm not even paying attention to it. Vince McMahon can't even do anything good anymore. He's bad at his job. He can't make any good matches anymore like he kind of used to. Right now, he's just only into the big, old, sweaty men now. That's all he's into. That's all he's about, is pushing all these big, old, sweaty-ass men. Especially Goldberg, because that dude just sweats before the match even starts. He sweats making his entrance down the fucking ramp. Like, he's literally just gonna pass out. Like he did last year. He fucking passed out when he fought The Undertaker. He fucking passed out. Like, the show actually was started off pretty decent at the start. And I'm not including the kickoff, so I don't watch the kickoff. It was started off okay, and then it started to fall apart a little bit. It was falling apart. It would start to fall, and start falling even more. And then we had this. And that really just... That falling apart, it fell all the way to hell. All the way in the deep depths of hell right now. This was terrible writing. This was bad. And really, I wouldn't even be surprised that AEW just gets more viewers at this point. I mean, maybe people would still watch NXT because obviously NXT is the best thing in WWE right now. Why? Because Vince McMahon doesn't run it. He doesn't really do anything about it. Triple H does. And that's why Triple H should be running the whole business. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to make entertaining matches. He knows which superstars are actually right to be put for, like, main event spots. We all seen NXT. We all know how, like, Finn Balor was originally in NXT. Speaking of which, Balor Club. Finn Balor, when he first went to NXT, he was amazing. He goes to the main roster. He won the Universal title, but he was hurt, so he couldn't defend. So he literally gave up the title a day later. And when he came back, nothing. Just nothing. Just nothing for Finn. They just treat him like dog shit. And wasting his whole demon persona for somebody like Bobby fucking Lashley. Or Baron fucking Corbin. It was terrible. And then now Finn Balor's back in NXT and he's doing great again. Which is fantastic. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of the NXT people that are in the main roster right now would love to go back. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. All those great stars in NXT that did amazing in NXT are complete shit now because of Vince. Because Vince doesn't think they're good, I guess. I don't know. Because Vince is a goddamn idiot. Which doesn't surprise me anymore, because he's always a goddamn idiot. But now that we're heading to WrestleMania season with basically two part-timers as world champions, we're in for quite some boring-ass matches, I think. Especially for what Goldberg's going to be in. Poor Roman Reigns ain't even going to save that. He's not. Roman Reigns can't carry that whole match by himself. He can't. I mean, Brock Lesnar, he could put up a good match if he really wanted to. But really, we wouldn't know how that would go, because it really depends on the goddamn superstar, and who knows what they feel about Drew, to be fairly honest. Like, he put up an amazing match with AJ Styles a few years back. That was, like, probably the last good match I could really remember that Brock had recently. I'm not really expecting much out of this one. I don't know. I don't know what to do about WrestleMania, but I wanted to watch WrestleMania for pretty much the Fiend. I mean, he's probably going to be still on the card, but he's not going to be as a world champion. He's going to be put in some stupid ass match that no one really gives a shit about. That probably clearly is going to be the Fiend winning. I mean, if he's fighting Braun Strowman or something, because that would be really retarded. It's idiotic. And the whole everybody that wrote was the writing team for Super Showdown. They should all be fired. They should all be fired. They do not deserve to have a job right now. They should probably just go back to, where would they go? Writing classes, I guess? I don't know. I don't think that's how it would work for the writing team, but maybe they should get some new brains and then come back. Because, boy, they probably got some little tiny ass brains in their heads. It's bad, dude. It's really bad. All the major heat going on throughout social media all about this. WWE's going to end up flopping if they keep this up. Really, at this point, Vince just needs to not run the business anymore and let Triple H run it. And that's like the only way WWE is going to be saved at this point. Vince is totally hopeless. And NXT cannot carry them forever. They can't. They really can't just carry them forever. They're not going to be able... NXT's not going to be able to carry the whole fucking business until Vince dies or something. They can't! It's just so bad, dude. I still really can't believe this. Like, I'm recording this right now at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. So this, literally Super Showdown ended like 5 hours ago, 5 to 6 hours ago. And I still just can't believe this at all. I still can't get the image out of my head that Goldberg just beat the Fiend in such a short time, and it was his first loss. In the worst way possible, that could have probably gained a lot of people for watching WrestleMania, and they just lost it. They basically just lost it because of Goldberg. Goldberg can't do anything anymore. How long is it going to take for them to realize that Goldberg can't do anything anymore? All he's doing is spears and jackhammers the whole match. It doesn't make it entertaining. It's just the same shit over and over. It's stupid. Nobody wants to see this. Nobody wants to see Goldberg and Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. No. Not at all. Nobody wants to see, like, a spear match. No one wants to see this. It's bad. Like, if this would end up being, like, the main event instead of Brock or Drew, boy. That's when I literally just closed the network. I'm like, alright, I'm ready to unsubscribe to the network. Because I ain't watching this piece of shit. I'm not gonna watch this big-ass disappointment just to find out that I was fucking wasting money just to watch WrestleMania season just for it to be ruined. I just really hope something will actually change. Maybe at some point in the middle, like, Goldberg defends the title on SmackDown or some shit and loses. I really just hope so. Because Goldberg heading into WrestleMania as the world champion is the worst thing ever. We all know how that went last time. That was pretty bad. I mean, Brock Lesnar and Goldberg had, like, an okay match. It wasn't good, but it was also pretty bad at the same time. Mainly because we just saw, like, 4 moves for, like, the past 5 minutes. All we saw was German suplexes, F5s, spears, and jackhammers. That's all we saw. I just don't know what to really say anymore about WWE. I mean, I watch AEW here and there, and I love AEW. It's actually great. And it's because I still watch WWE. It's because I was born pretty much watching it. And just to see that it's falling apart like this, it's just making me not want to watch it anymore, though. It's bad. It's gotten bad for, like, the past maybe, like, years. I don't know how many years, because it feels like it's so long. They can't really fix anything, I guess. I don't know what they're doing. They better try and come up with something. This is just terrible. It's the worst thing for business. Hey, remember that time, by the way, where they said we want to hear what the fans want? Remember that. What a load of bullshit. Ever since they said that, they never listened once, I don't think. Really, not at all. Maybe the only time they really listened was giving the Fiend the Universal Championship. Or, no, it's the World Championship. Wrong title. That was the only time they listened. That was it. And they said that quote like maybe 2 years ago. This is just awful. I know, this whole video is just me saying, this is terrible, this is awful. That's just the only words I just hear coming out of my mouth, because that's just how bad it is. It is really bad, and I can't take it. I can't. I've even seen a couple comments how people say, well, I kind of want to see Roman Reigns versus Goldberg. I'm like, why the fuck would you want to see that? Maybe if Goldberg was back in, like, 2002, yeah, go ahead. But too bad Roman Reigns wasn't even, like, he probably wasn't even an adult yet. I don't even think he was 18 yet. I don't think he was. I don't know how old he is. But really, I'm just going to end it right here because... let me know what you guys think of Super Showdown. Because, Lord... I'm pretty sure everybody will say it was terrible. I mean, not that we're really surprised. Every show they have in Saudi Arabia is just terrible. But this just really hit a breaking point for the WWE Universe. Like, bad. It did on me, too. I love The Fiend. And I wanted to see him heading into WrestleMania, and they blew it badly. Like, if he lost to somebody else who was actually decent, I probably wouldn't be as upset. But this is Goldberg we're talking about. A guy who's probably like over 50 years old right now, who only does 2 moves. That's it. That's our world champion headed to WrestleMania. Anyway, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video.